Welcome back to the Crow's Nest, your home for Sea of Thieves. I'm Captain Jay, and today we're taking a look at patch 1.0.8 highlights, the latest dev update, and later on in the video, piecing together some new clues that have been popping up regarding the Hungering Deep. With that said, let's dive right in. Today's patch 1.0.8, weighs in at 400 megabytes on the Xbox and 800 megabytes on PC. There's a whole ton of fixes, updates, I'm looking at you annoying chickens, and improvements in these notes, as well as some great additions to the game. Arguably, one of the biggest additions is accessibility for players who are colorblind. It might not seem like a big deal to some, but for players who are colorblind, finding the X on the map, among other scenarios, was challenging. There is now a high contrast X option in the accessibility setting. Turning it on will change the red X to a white with a black outline X, perfect for red-green colorblind players. Another update today is the ability to discard quests. No longer do you have to propose it and then cancel it to get rid of it. Simply select the quest you no longer want and dismiss it that way. A new improvement that I'm very excited for, there's an aim sensitivity slider making its debut, which is absolutely awesome. Players can now customize and tweak both their controller and mouse settings when aiming with firearms. This is going to work for both PC and Xbox. Each weapon will have its own slider, so if you want your pistol aim to be more twitch-like, while your eye of reach sniper to be much slower and smoother, have at it. The choice is yours. Like I mentioned before, there's a ton of updates and improvements added. Here's a quick preview of some of them. There's way too many additions and updates in this patch to read over one by one, so if you're looking for a full list, check the link in the description below. Personally, I'm loving the weekly fixes and updates the devs have introduced so far. Keep the feedback coming, everyone, they're listening. We also had executive producer Joe Neat update us with some behind the scenes news at Rare. Some key points here are that the team is looking into resurrecting the Pioneer program to help test future updates and releases to ensure stability in the long run. This is in response to some of the issues we saw creep up in last week's patch where new features and updates had to be temporarily disabled. Quick note, as of today, all of the features in patch 1.0.7, like resource sharing and more, are working. Joe also mentioned that the devs are getting ready to crack down and ban any player who has cheated in the game. Whether it be aimbots or some other form of cheat, the devs have been logging it all, and they're getting ready to send any player who has ever cheated at any point in time since launch straight to Davy Jones's locker. And in massive Sea of Thieves news, we have this mysterious page that washed up, missing from the Sea of Thieves lore book. In it, we see more build-up towards next week's content update, The Hungering Deep. The page references the cave paintings in the world similar to the THD teaser we saw last week. This is where it gets interesting though. In the actual teaser trailer, Merrick, the new NPC we were introduced to, mentions making a sacrifice to appease the Megalodon, aka Meg. The page casually throws in the comment about chickens being gobbled up. Then, take this piece from the new pirate newsletter that came out, and the concept of sacrificing animals, specifically chickens, makes sense. There's too much of a coincidence taking place here to casually dismiss the chicken sacrifice. There's a part of me that thinks that today's chicken fix regarding sound is in preparation for the amount of chickens that'll be moving around in the ocean. Time will tell. We also saw another hint and tease at how to appease or even summon Meg. Could this be a nod to the bit in the trailer with the two crews dancing and playing instruments? It sure looks like it. In just a few days' time, we'll know for certain. With that said, let me know what you guys think the sacrifice will be in the comment section below. Thanks for checking out the video, everyone. If you enjoyed it and want more Sea of Thieves, click the like button, subscribe to the Crow's Nest, and be sure to hit that bell icon for the latest in Sea of Thieves. As always, I'm Captain Jay, and until next time, fair winds and following seas.